This is a block of lava where I will live for 100 days, and it seems impossible. But it's not. I will not only expand my territory, but also build a bed with water, a giant mob farm, and even settle villagers on this island. I just spawned and immediately caught fire. It seems I'm stuck here for more than a day. Since I'm in hell, there's a small chance that a strider will spawn on the lava. And don't ask me why the sun is shining in hell. For the strider to spawn on the lava, I need to keep dying. And on the 4th day, I saw my first strider, but I accidentally knocked it off. This is because there is too little space here, a quest, and killing a regular strider is almost impossible. So I need to wait for a strider to spawn with another small strider on it. And again, I spent several days dying. And now the strider I needed has spawned, but there's a problem. Nothing drops from the mini strider, so I need to wait for it to grow. This took another day, now I need to kill it carefully. As soon as I picked up the strings, I had to think about how not to lose them. So I decided to exit the game. I immediately re-entered the game, and while I was still invincible, I crafted the first block of wool and placed it right away. And for the first time in 12 days, I am not standing on lava. But it didn't change anything, because I was endlessly falling again to farm strings. Striders spawned quite often, but the strings burned in the lava just as often. And so far, I couldn't fix it in any way, but I need to do it as soon as possible because my only block started to catch fire, although I managed to extinguish it every time. To prevent my block from burning, I place strings on each side of it, and for some reason, the strings don't burn. After farming a few blocks, I expanded the platform and also built a wall so that no string would burn in the lava. I had 8 blocks of wool, and that would be enough for me to build 25 blocks away from this platform. But since I'm clumsy, almost all the wool I broke fell into the abyss, and here I am breaking a block again, and this time I fell along with the wool block. I spent another 3 days farming 10 darn blocks of wool and finally continued the construction, but this time, to avoid losing blocks, I left them on that platform and now I need to retrieve them. Oh damn, now I lost everything again. But at least I rebuilt the necessary number of blocks, and now I won't have to jump down for the lava walkers to spawn. Over time, I increased the amount of lava so there would be even more striders. In addition to simple striders, strider jockeys spawned, and even more rarely, pig zombie jockeys, which by the way drop gold. But this time rotten meat dropped. Well, at least for the first time in these days, I ate something. Over time, I doubled the amount of lava, and there were even more striders. While I was killing striders, a zombified piglin spawned on the platform where I was standing AFK. I wanted to kill it, but accidentally knocked it into the void. And since even such creatures can spawn here, I decided to enlarge the platform because I will need gold. Eventually, a piglin came to me and I immediately started trading with it. To farm such an amount of resources, I spent 25 days. But now I can build a portal to the nether. However, there was a problem. Since I couldn't craft a flint and steel, I needed some other way to ignite the portal. And I had it. But first, let's build the portal. Okay, now let's make a path from cotton for the fire to travel. While the portal activates, I decided to take down the small lava creatures in this pit, which I trapped here a few days ago when they were still small.
Oh no way, it activated. But more than half of the platform burned down. The main thing is the portal activated, and here I am in the normal world. And here I have a whole bunch of opportunities.
But first, dedim dotes utorsor. We need to build a small platform where various mobs will start spawning. In this survival, there is a certain chance that Endermen might spawn with a block of moss in their hands. And I really need this block, and that's it, there's the Enderman I need, but besides him, there are quite a few other dangerous mobs here. Now, they don't, I decided to go down, even though I knew it was dangerous. Seeing that the skeleton started shooting at me, I decided to build a small platform here, which, by the way, a spider was trying to climb onto. And then, just looking at the mobs, right in the face, I get hit by an arrow and fall into a whole sea of mobs. I quickly run into the portal to hide on the other side, carefully built myself in, and of course I'm left with half a heart. Narrator. Now that I'm safe, I started to restore health with rotten flesh. Having fully restored my hearts, I surveyed the area and saw only one creeper. So I ran out of the portal and wanted to push it into the abyss, but it exploded first. Placing a block of moss, I began experimenting with its propagation. Initially, I tested moss propagation on gravel, but it was unsuccessful. Then I replaced it with soul sand, but again a dead end, and now I have no idea how to progress further. Moreover, I also ran out of bone meal, so I need to stand AFK again. This time I waited until the next day for all the mobs to burn and to avoid a repeat of the previous day, and so I started fertilizing the moss again, hoping it would multiply. But at some point an azalea spawned and my eyes lit up because it could become a real tree. I clicked on it with bone meal and oh my god, it's a real tree. Let me remind you, I started with one block of lava. And now, with great pleasure, I begin to chop it down. There's been no space in my inventory for quite a while. So the first thing I did was craft a workbench to craft a chest where I would store all my resources. Additionally, I had the opportunity to craft the first tools with which I began to gather azalea. I noticed that with each azalea spawn, rooted dirt appears, and theoretically, if we obtain another such piece of dirt, we can create an infinite flow of dirt. So, I waited again for the spawn of an enderman with moss, and now I can craft coarse dirt from dirt and gravel, and as a result, we get a total of 4 blocks of coarse dirt. Well, I decided to completely redo all the gravel. Now that I have a lot of dirt, I decided to expand my platform by 2 more platforms. Oh, mobs are spawning on them. No worries, we'll quickly shoot them down. No way. They keep spawning and spawning. Crafted a workbench, now making a bed and sleeping. That's it. It's daytime and the mobs definitely won't spawn now. Put oak planks in the furnace to smelt and get charcoal. I make a few torches and now I'm lighting up the island. Nice. Mobs definitely won't spawn here now, but still, a mob farm wouldn't hurt. So right here, I want to build it.
As this will be a semi-automatic farm, let's start with the foundation.
Narrator, that's it. I have completely built the farm. As you can see, there's a giant platform, and here is a booth where I will aggro the zombies. And right here, I will farm them. But darn, I forgot to place a few blocks here. What will happen then? If we climb to the very top, there will be a cabin where I will aggro the zombies because I can't make an automatic farm yet. As you can see, there will be trapdoors here. I will run over here, different mobs will spawn here, I will aggro them and quickly run into this booth through the hatches, open the door, close the hatches and the zombies will fall in here. Well, not just zombies but other mobs too, ouch. Well, that happens.
Now we just have to wait for night. And so in one night I farmed this amount of resources. I think it's pretty good, but since it's already day, the mobs on the upper platform probably died because they burned. Yes, most of the mobs burned here. Only one creeper is left, but it will be easy to kill, and I can already see the dropped resources from the burned mobs. Yes, there should be quite a lot here. Well, not as much as I expected, but it will do. Increased the amount of basic resources a little more. Well, now I have at least an infinite source of rotten flesh, and that's the top food I consume during this survival. And yes, it's not very tasty. It started raining outside, and that's very good news. Yeah, I'm crafting a cauldron from the last of the iron. Not if you place it under the open sky. After a while, the rain will fill it with water. Yes, what's there? Oh, water. Yes, super. Let's fill the bucket and wait for the second bucket because I don't have a second cauldron to collect water. And let's immediately, for example, make a garden bed right here to have at least some decent food, because I'm already fed up with trying this rotten flesh. And here we'll place another block of water to create an infinite water source. And I should have a potato somewhere as well as wheat seeds. I probably ate the potato, but I do have wheat seeds, so we'll start our plantation with them. Super. We can even grow them thanks to bone meal, tripling the farm. Alright, I'm out of bone meal, but I think this will be more than enough. Well, let's replant all of this and finally go craft some bread. Oh, there's even not enough space. Well, I can actually expand it. Now I can craft the first proper food in this survival.
Well, let's start the tasting.
Oh, narrator, nice. What's in our cauldron? No, not filled yet. Well, we can wait a bit more. Oh, Uncle Tolik, did you get wet? By creating an infinite water source, I had the opportunity to make a cobblestone farm. For this, I returned to the Nether, where almost everything burned down. But right now, I only need the lava. We place it right here and that's it. The cobblestone farm is ready. Since I had a tree farm and even cobblestone, I can easily build my house. In my opinion, this platform is perfect for him. Let's start with a cobblestone base. This looks silly bad, but I think the daily columns will fix it. Oh damn, they're out, I'll have to gather them again. Well, there you go. A completely different matter. All that's left is to install the windows, and since I can't get sun for glass, there will be hatches instead. Maybe it looks strange, but it's fine. Now only the roof remains. I crafted a lot of stairs for it. Nice. The house is ready and it turned out quite well. I even tidied up inside it. Yes, there's definitely a positive vibe here. In the meantime, I gathered hay and made 10 loaves of bread from it. But it's time to greatly expand my garden. Nice, now it's a completely different matter. My base had almost everything, but there were no villagers, so I decided to find them, and for that I climbed onto my farm. Oh no! Ugh, he blew up half my base. Well, no worries, it's easily fixed. I hope there's no one else there. And phew. This platform is big, but waiting for a zombie villager to spawn will take a long time. So I decided to significantly enlarge the entire platform, thereby increasing the spawn rate. Nice.
Now it's a completely different matter.
Just need to wait for night. And so it's night outside. As we can see, mobs have started to spawn, including zombies. And there are really a lot of them. But I only need a zombie villager, which I don't see here yet. But the zombies are already starting to aggro on me and are coming. They're even coming from that corner. Oh, there are so many of them. And there's a creeper behind them. Yeah, yes, a creeper behind them. But it doesn't see me. Okay, yes, all the zombies will fall to the very bottom for now. And when the the zombie villager comes, I'll just close the hatches and take him in this boat. But I don't see him there yet. I think there is someone behind. Damn it, broke through again.
I need to look behind. It seems like someone is there. Brutal. No, I think there was no one there. Or was there? No, I don't think so. So what do we have here? Oh, wait, he's there. Nice. Let's bring the boat closer. Right here. Yes, and now we just need to... Damn, it's not easy to place the boat. Okay, now I will aggro the zombie, and when the zombie villager comes... Oh no, yes, he's still coming. Now. Darn, stay there, no. Darn, well, okay, now I somehow need to separate him from those zombies. And let's close it there, because they'll burn. Everything shouldn't burn. I somehow need to separate that zombie from the others. I think this can be done with an axe. Let's first, he's standing right in the center. I will kill them one by one. One villager and one zombie left. Oh darn, the axe broke. Well, let's finish him off with the sword. Alright. Now I have a zombie villager. Let's put him in the boat. It's not that easy. What to do? Oh, and more. Well, it seems he's not burning. Let's play it safe and make him a roof. Well, that's it. What should I do now? First, I need a potion of weakness, which I plan to get from a witch, and also an apple. An apple, as you understand, only falls from an oak. I don't have it, so in this survival, I can get it from Azalea with a 1% chance, and after chopping down all these trees, I didn't get an apple even once, but maybe this time I'll get at least one little apple. Look over there, there's my apple. Chopped more than 2 stacks of oak, but still managed to get the first apple, and it's on that leaf block, and now just wait until it... Oh wow! Oh, my first apple, and now I can even make it golden. But I don't have any gold at all, so I'll have to kill the pig zombies again. I obtained 8 gold ingots, and now I can turn the golden apple into gold, and... Nice. Now I have a golden apple, which I will feed to the zombie villager, but I also need a witch to throw a potion at him, and for that I need night. Night has fallen again, and I see a witch on the platform, by the way. Let's quickly break these stairs so the mobs start coming here. What's he meaning the... Yes, the first zombies are already heading towards me. Yes, the witch is standing over there. Let's do this quickly. And how do I trap her? Maybe... That's it, she saw me. Ouch, it hurts quite a bit. Okay, I'm hidden. They're coming to me. Oops, close it. All done. Nice. Yes, the witch is here. The witch is here. All right, she's falling. All done. She fell. Nice. Now I can close the door and go down. Now it's time to kill the extra mobs, specifically the zombies and skeletons that attacked here. Dijo, my dice
Kaizam. That's it, only one witch left. Oh darn, the zombie is biting. I have no food at all, so let's farm a bit using bone meal. I crafted 3 loaves of bread. I don't know if this will be enough for me, but I hope it will be. A zombie fell on me again, and also a skeleton. Let's try to break this block. The witch will throw something at me. Potion of weakness, nice. Let's feed the zombie. Alright, super. I don't need the witch anymore, but I won't kill her. Let's wait until the zombie is cured. Oh, finally the villager is cured. Okay, there's a villager, he needs a profession. Okay, there are 2 villagers. Now we need to decide who will sell what. And honestly, I haven't figured it out. So I decided that the first villager will be a farmer, as I can sell him, for example, hay or potatoes or carrots. Well, depending on what he offers me. And I plan to build them a real trade hold. And since I have something on each side but nothing on this one, this is where my stronghold with the villagers will be. These are the houses I ended up with. And let's make this villager a farmer, and I hope he know not what I need. And now, oh, he sells, or rather trades hay for emeralds. And I need to buy quite a lot of them, so that later, in short, I will approach this villager who will sell me armor, and I will level him up. And now, for example, I will buy shovels from him. Why not? But really, I don't have enough emeralds and that's it. In theory, he should level up. Well, come on, what's there? Yes, he leveled up and now exchanges a 1 iron ingot for 1 emerald. Considering my current situation, I'll have a pretty bad exchange. But if I build, for example, an iron farm, then the exchange will be quite profitable, and he sells me tools. Just as I thought, this villager with this specific profession will not sell armor, so I need a completely different villager. This time I am 100% sure that he will sell me armor. Yes, there is armor, and I can even buy pants right now. I leveled up the villager to the maximum level, and now he sells me diamond pants and diamond sneakers. And for now I have enough diamonds, so I'm buying both. And yes, oh, this is the second to last level. I made a mistake. Yeah, no, we can throw this away. And this thing is still useful. We put it on like this, and I am already in a half diamond set. And all that's left is to level up this villager to the maximum level, and ideally I will be able to just buy the last items for my armor. So he's now a master, and he now sells me a diamond chest plate and a diamond helmet. Well, that's it. I'm now in a full diamond set, and I'll remind you that I started with 1 block of lava. Well, I'll finish here. Bye everyone.